Right, Alana, thank you. Well, known as a legend and a leader, the man who started one of the first DUI and drug courts in the country, Judge Michael Kwan, died this morning at his home at the age of 58. The family says he passed away from what appears to be natural causes. ABC4 News investigator Jason Wynn recaps his monumental life.
Judge Kwan is a pioneer. This week is Pioneer Week. He is a pioneer in our community.
Judge Michael Kwan was the first Chinese judge in the state of Utah. Some will recognize him as a judge who made national headlines and was suspended from the bench for 6 months for being critical of President Donald Trump. Those who knew him say he was like everyone's big brother, which he actually was for State Representative Karen Kwan. Tuesday, many felt the loss of Judge Kwan's presence.
One thing about Judge Kwan is that he was an advocate for the voiceless.
Many in the Asian American and Pacific Islander community remember when Judge Kwan personally helped a family who lost their son to suicide.
He was one of the ones that made sure that the family was being I believe reached out to by our communities and our services, but also being able to address what bullying and suicide look like among our Asian American youth.
That moment touched Emilio Manuel Camus, who now leads the Organization of Chinese Americans Utah, the same organization the judge helped create 22 years ago.
He loved the community, he loved the family, and he always put people in front of him.
Some of those were the judge's ancestors. He was a descendant of the Chinese railroad workers and pushed to get those workers finally recognized at the 150th Golden Spike anniversary.
And amazingly, in the 149 years prior to that none of the Chinese contribution was never properly recognized at a milestone anniversary.
Judge Kwan made sure to invest in young people, push them to get involved in community organizing so that they could come up with creative solutions to problems our communities face. So it's fitting. The last message Judge Kwan left on his Facebook was about being a brother to all, because a brother is always a friend. I'm Jason Wynn, ABC4 News.